Some of you may celebrate Christmas. Some of you may celebrate Hanukkah. Some of you may celebrate Kwanzaa. But guess what I celebrate? Boxing Day! Hey guys, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am back with another amazing video for you guys. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the good, the bad, and just the plain ugly from Apple this year. So without further ado guys, let's get started. Apple Pro 65, and first let's take a look at something that hasn't been updated for a long while. No, not the Apple TV 4th generation, but the iPod Touch 6th generation. Now the 2015 iPod is not that much of a difference. It's still the same form factor, the 4-inch display, thin profile, and just the overall lightness of this device. I mean, my first impressions of the device were, damn, that's thin. Damn, that gold is really nice. And damn, that's light. I know I'm doing this. But seriously, the iPod Touch is one of the lightest Apple devices. Fun fact for you guys, did you guys know that the next iPhone, they're going to remove the headphone jack to make the iPhone a whole millimeter thinner? I mean, they figured about bend gate or anything? But a whole millimeter thinner would mean that it's going to be this thin. iPod Touch thin, which is just crazy. I mean, I would rather have the headphone jack than shave off a millimeter off. Like, can I get more battery instead? I'm going a little off topic here. Coming back to the iPod Touch, it was more like an S upgrade. They kept the external but changed the internals. The old iPod was rocking a very, very old A5 chip, clocked at 1.2 gigahertz. The new one has the all-new A8 chip, underclocked at 1.4 gigahertz. So obviously not a massive difference, but for gaming-wise, those gamers, this is the one for you if you don't want to spend a lot of money. So there was some good, obviously. First of all, the introduction of the new gold color and the new colors. I mean, I just love the new gold color and the new navy blue and the all-new hot pink. I love that color. Kind of not really resembles rose gold, but it's really close to resembling rose gold. And some things I don't like, obviously it didn't have Touch ID on it, which is kind of a bummer, but I kind of guessed why, because like they want to keep the cost low. I mean, this thing, can you believe this thing, this thin, this precise thing is only $300. If you guys don't want to get a huge massive iPad, the iPad mini, I would suggest going for the iPod Touch. It's the best overall media/game player you can get. And another bad thing is that they kept the 4-inch display. 4 inches. Come on, Apple. We would have really loved a bigger display, but I get it, again, to keep costs low. But seriously, if they introduced a 4.7 inch or even a 5.5 inch display, man, that would blow this thing out of the water. Moving on into the iPhone category. The iPhone 6s is the best iPhone S upgrade ever, in my opinion. Let's go back in time. The 3GS, they introduced video recording, faster processor, and Apple told us for the first time ever what S stands for. Speed, apparently. With the iPhone 4S, same thing, they just changed the antenna bands around to make it a bit better camera, better kind of internals, but kept the same design. Same thing with the 5S. Kind of introduced a new gold color, which I really love, new Touch ID sensor, and now with the 6S they introduced a new rose gold color, which I think is the best color for me. Hell, it's called Bros Gold. Bro, like Mario Brothers.
It's me, Mario!
No, for girls they call it rose gold, for boys you call it Bros Gold. So your friends don't make fun of you if you're that guy that rocks a 6S in Bros Gold.
It's me, Mario!
And I really love the new Touch ID ring that's really twice as fast. My teacher got a 6S Plus, and I got to test out the Touch ID ring, and believe me, you press the button, you cannot even see your notification center. Some people even complain it's a bit too fast, but for me, I really love that feature. It is super freaking awesome. Obviously, there was some negatives about it. It kept the same battery life, but kind of reduced the milliamp hours of the battery. We would really love to have a bigger battery, because iOS 9 is all about saving battery life, so if you had a bigger battery, oh man, that would be the best. And there's also Chipgate. If you guys haven't heard of Chipgate, you're probably slow on trends. Chipgate is that the new iPhones have two chips made by two companies. One made by TSMC, one made by Samsung. Two companies to make the A9 chip. Samsung bad, TSMC good. You can do the math.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Some people were really complaining, and yeah, it was kind of a big deal, like Bengate, now Chipgate. So other than that, I can't really complain. The iPhone 6s is kind of the best Apple device I've seen out there so far. Moving on into the iPad category. Now this, wow. First of all, let's talk about the iPad Mini 4. The iPad Mini 3 was a huge freaking flop. It was basically the iPad Mini 2 by introducing a new Touch ID ring and the gold color. That's it. You paid $100 more for a gold color and a Touch ID ring. What were you guys thinking? But the iPad Mini 4 changed all of that. iPad Mini 4 is basically like the iPad Air 2 into a smaller form factor. It kept the A8X chip, made it even freaking thinner. 6.1, that's the iPod thin. And it was overall a great upgrade. Doing things towards the iPad Pro, that is something we gotta talk about. The iPad Pro is great, it has great potentials, it's a massive, great media consumer, but it's just not practical. I mean, like seriously, you have to pay a cost of $899, and if you want the LTE version, you gotta get 128 gigs. You can't get a 32 gig version. You have to pay $1,000 to get LTE. Just an LTE version. You have to pay $1,100 and something just to get an LTE version. And come on guys, the fact that it doesn't run OS X El Capitan, it's a big iPad, it should at least try and run OS X El Capitan. Now obviously the hardware and everything is great, it's just the software that needs a bit tweaking, and all this could be fixed with a software update. But seriously, the 4:5 screen ratio? Come on Apple. Now I love the Apple Pencil, I think it has great potential for artists and users, but the steep $99 price tag, no. Take the Samsung phones for an example. They come with a stylus. The Apple Pencil, you gotta buy it separately for 99 bucks. The fact that the keyboard case costs more than the freaking Apple TV, that's just sad. Bringing us to our next topic, the Apple TV 4th generation. Apple TV hasn't been updated for a while, and it was finally updated with a new remote, new software, new kind of features, and Siri functionalities. The set-top box itself hasn't really changed that much, except they removed the XLR output for audio, which kind of sucks, and they just made it a bit taller. Now, the best feature is the new remote. Obviously, I gotta check it out at Best Buy, and the glass trackpad is really freaking awesome. The fact that you can use Siri. Siri has a lot of functionality inbuilt into the Apple TV, but you can't do the same functionalities as your iPod or iPhone. This product was announced last year, but it wasn't released until April this year, and this is the Apple Watch. Now, the Apple Watch is freaking really awesome. It's super cool, and I actually wish I got one, but the super steep price tag is not actually worth it. I would actually wait for the 2nd generation, which is supposed to have a camera on it. I'm really excited. I somehow persuaded my teacher to get or consider an Apple Watch. I'm a persuasive man of hope. My watch is just fine, works perfectly fine. It's kind of the same functionalities as an Apple Watch. But the Apple Watch, that you can take walkie-talkie calls, is freaking awesome. But it's also just freaking annoying too. Oh yeah, I'm down on Southview. Okay, honey, what's the password to our credit card? There's people around me. Do I really need to tell you? Nike. What?
Just do it!
Okay, it's 994 62. I mean, come on. My credit card number is out there. Again, the Apple Watch is great, it has great potentials, but I am waiting for the 2nd generation because Apple is usually known best for making their 2nd generation products a whole lot better. The last thing we're going to touch up on is the Macs. Now obviously there's been a new 4K iMac, you guys probably haven't heard of it. It was basically a silent update with some internal changes, 4K display, and that crazy 5400 RPM hard drive. Did you guys know that Blue Mac had a 5400 RPM hard drive? That's gonna give that dreaded bouncing dock icon and that crazy loading time when it boots up. Other than that, it was pretty much a great upgrade. If you guys are looking for an iMac with 4K display, but you guys don't want to spend a lot of cash, I highly recommend getting the 4K iMac. And I also highly recommend upgrading to 1TB Fusion drive, but that also brings the cost closer to 5K iMac territory, which if you guys spend $100 more, you guys can just get the 5K iMac, which not only has better specs, but a better display. Now for the MacBook, the new MacBook was really awesome. It has great potential as well. Again, it's the first generation. We've got to wait for the second generation. Everything is awesome except for the potato camera and the one USB-C port. I mean, seriously, Johnny, what were you thinking? And again, the MacBook Airs, MacBook Pros were updated with Force Touch display, better internals, better battery life, etc. So other than that, that wraps up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to go on that like button. If you guys live in the US and you got something for Black Friday, definitely let me know by leaving a line down below, and I will reply to most of them. If you guys celebrated Black Friday in Canada, also drop me a line down below. Tell me what you guys got. If you guys live in Canada and you didn't celebrate Black Friday, drop me a line down below what you hope to get on Boxing Day. So other than that, if you have any questions again, drop me a line down below and I'll reply to most of them. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, yeah.